Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita, and today I'm going to show you some finished objects, which I haven't done in a while, and I have more. I have made more than what I have here, but um, the some things were for commission, and actually there is something I need to go grab. I am very, very sorry. I'll be right back. Very, very sorry. I am coming. The commission reminded me I made one thing that for myself, and then someone saw me wearing it and they wanted me to make them one. Okay, so the first thing is this hat, beanie. So the pattern for this, I didn't really follow the pattern. I kind of did, but not really. So you make a chain circle, and then the pattern had you single crochet like a big long chain to however long you wanted the hat to be, and then you work back, single crochet back through the chain, and then another row of single crochet back, and then you wanted you to slip stitch, and then 2 rows of slip stitch and another row back of single crochet. Oh, and then you go in the back loop only every single row to get the ribbed, right? And then every time you get back up to the circle, you just slip stitch back into the circle and keep going around until it wraps around your head. It fits around your head, and then you just join the 2 sides together and close up the circle. Well, actually, I didn't know I wasn't following the pattern when I first started doing it, because I read the first couple of rows and I thought it was just single crochet back and forth. And then it wasn't until I was looking at the pattern when I was going to make it again that I realized it was supposed to be slip stitch, like 1 single crochet row in the back loop only, and then 2 slip stitch rows in the back loop. I tried doing it that way. I cannot work into slip stitches like that. I crochet too tight. I can't get in there. I'm like, whatever, I'm not doing it that way. And the texture looked a little bit different when you did the slip stitch rows, and I really liked it, but I couldn't do it. But I'm happy with this. I really like the way the ribbing effect, I like it a lot. So I made actually 3 hats. This one for commission, and then I just gave someone one as a gift. I think it's a perfect hat for a guy. It's not too girly. I think this, yeah. And actually, it was a guy that wanted me to commissioned it. So, yep. So that's one thing that I finished. And I used Premier Heather, Premier yarn, and the Blue Heather, I think. This yarn has been discontinued, so that's what I used. And then we'll go to an amigurumi. Well, I'm going to save the best for last, I think. So there was this whale. I don't know. I'm not happy with how it turned out. I think it kind of looks, I don't want to say the word. I'm just not happy with how he turned out at all. But I will link the pattern for this in the description box down below. And then I did Marley Bird's turkey trot that she does over Thanksgiving weekend every year, and I didn't do so well. These are huge. So these are like slipper socks, but they're massive. I'm not like, trying to hold my foot up. They're huge. Like the toe, like the heel should be here, and if the heel is where it should be, there's like this much room in the toe. It's crazy. Um, yeah, and then the cuff, there's so much room. They're huge. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I'll probably put a picture in so you can see a little bit better with them on my feet. So, yep. Did not turn out the way I wanted it to. They're massive. because it was a mystery crochet along, and I didn't know. Like, see, I have this on my foot, and my toe is all the way up in there, and this is where the heel should be. Way up here. See that? Crazy. Crazy big. So yeah, it was a mystery crochet along, and I didn't know. I knew it was a wearable because she had sizes, but I didn't know, like, I'm like, okay, I'll go on the bigger size because I'd rather have, like, if it's like, normally I'd rather have it bigger than smaller if it didn't turn out right, but I didn't know it was for my foot. That doesn't work out with your feet, but whatever. Because feet, if it's smaller, you can just stretch it out, but I mean, if it's like, I don't know, whatever, it is what it is. Okay, and then I made a 0, and the pattern, the pattern had to stop like right here, but I think I'm going to join some white yarn back to it and make this part bigger, like at least out to here, I would think, because it looks weird. But this is how the pattern was written. There's 0. Excuse me. And then I did this little tiny bunny, and I used 2/8 yarn and a very, very small hook. I normally don't do amigurumi this little with such a little hook, but I have a bunch of this 2/8 yarn from what was that, Yarnspirations Mystery Millens. So I'm trying to use it up. Yeah, he's tiny. He's like the size of my hand. Look at that. Itty bitty bunny. He's so little. And I will link the pattern for the description, or the pattern for the description. I will link the pattern for this in the description box below. Okay, and then what else? I'm saving the thing I'm most proud of for last. So this is not the last thing. This is second to last. This is the Gingerbread Jellyfish. And obviously I did this before Christmas. I did this in December. And it's got curly tentacles edged with white to give it to the gingerbread effect. The gingerbread around here. I think this is adorable. I love this thing. And the little bow. The bow didn't turn out the best, but got a little bow. A little white icing spot on the head. Super cute. And this pattern I actually got, it's a paid pattern, but there was a blog hop. And there might be a free version on her blog too, I'm not sure, but I, one of the patterns for the blog hop, one of the days was the PDF of this. I'm like, yes, I'm grabbing the PDF because she is super cute. And there was that. And all my amigurumis I typically use just your workhorse acrylic yarn like Red Heart or Big Twist or Mainstays, or you know what I mean. That's usually what I use. So I don't know. I think this was Red Heart Super Saver. Okay, and the last thing I have to show you. So Reggie from J Hook Crochet, this is not her pattern, the pattern, but she was still hosting a crochet along for this. The pattern is by, is this Homemade, I want to say. She did one last year for the Sis Love half circle shawl. I did not do that one, but I decided to join in this one because the pattern is really, really, really pretty. There's a chart, and then there's also written instructions, but I noticed the written instructions sometimes don't jive up with the chart, because this was new for me to try to read a chart. So if something confused me on the chart, I go down to the written instructions. Well, like say the first row of the chart I understood, but then I'd go down to the written instructions. I'm like, that's not what I thought the chart said. So I think they added the written instructions, I think after the pattern was tested and everything, when they found out that Reggie was going to do a crochet along, because they wanted the written part there so more people could join in. But I don't know that the written part got tested or proofread or whatever needed to be done, because it didn't jive up with the chart all the time. But I figured it out, you know. I'm not the only person that had problems with that. There was another lady in Zoom that was working on it that had noticed the same thing. So I thought it was just me, but then after she had said something like, no, I guess it's not just me. So this, anyway, is the Flower Valley shawl. And I used Red Heart. It's a wrap in the color Romance. And it used a little over 1 cake. I don't remember offhand how many yards are in a cake. And I did not color control. I just let it change. So I might have to, like... I'm going to push this table back so I can push my tripod back. So I can show you. I don't know what I'm going to do with this shawl. I knew going into it I wouldn't wear it. I'm not a shawl person. I don't wear shawls, but I wanted to do it just to do it, you know. I still have the end I need to weave in, so ignore that. So here it is. I did have problems with the border, and there's some rows that had sideways puff stitches. I had problems with that too. I probably didn't do everything entirely correctly, but I mean, I still think it looks pretty. I won't wear it, but let's see. I look weird in things like this. Yeah. Let's stand up. Don't mind my big gut or my butt. I don't know. Oh, there's the Flower Valley shawl. I'm really glad I did it. Again, I'm not sure. Might work. They started doing this thing every year. You bring in items you have made, and they'll do a silent auction, and all the proceeds go towards the United Way. So I might save it for that. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on my channel. If I don't know if anyone would want to win this. Let me know what you think. Do you think this would be a good giveaway item? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But yeah, those are my finished objects. I do have more. I can't show them yet. I finished a new pattern, but there will be a separate video for that. I did 3 items from the list, the current list for Amigurumi Wars, but I'm gonna wait to show those till I draw my winner at the end of the month. But yeah, trucking along. Holidays, I was kind of busy. Yeah, so that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all the new people who have joined me, and I hope you stick around and have a great day. Bye.